leader of the People's National Congress Reform and President of the Cooperative Republic of Guyana, Brigadier David Granger, members of the Central Executive of the People's National Congress Reform, Mr. Richard Van West-Charles, member of the family of the founder leader of the People's National Congress Reform, former Prime Minister of Guyana and Mayor of the city of Georgetown, Mr. Hamilton Green, former Speaker of the National Assembly, Mr. Sais Narain, members of the People's National Congress, supporters, well-wishers, and friends, special invitees, comrades all. You would recognize at the outset a difference in the protocol. For we have been coming here 22 years, but we were unable to start with the leader of the People's National Congress and President of the Cooperative Republic of Guyana. So in the 23rd year, after 23 years, we are able to say that we have the President of the Cooperative Republic of Guyana. And I am honored and privileged to be able to be here this day. Our founder leader has in his thoughts, his memories, his teachings, his philosophy, all have endured through thick and thin, through trials and tribulations, through many privations. But now we have an opportunity for redemption. We have an opportunity because we recognized during the period that we were more or less in Egypt, we recognized that the things that were perpetrated were anathema. Those things were not the things that we were taught and the things that the founder leaders stood for. And so now that we are back with the reins of government, we are in a better position to implement those policies that the founder leader and the people that he had with him in those formative years of this nation had postulated. Without further ado, I'll introduce you today and ask His Excellency the President, David Granger, to make his presentation.
Thank you. Good morning. Guyana solemnly commemorates the 30th anniversary of the death on 6th of August 1985 of the founder leader of the People's National Congress, the first Prime Minister and first Executive President of Guyana. Guyana remembers Forbes Burnham as a counselor, as a guide, as a leader, and as a teacher, for his pioneering premiership, for his extraordinary, exemplary, and visionary leadership, for his statesmanship, and for his guardianship of our young nation. Guyana remembers Forbes Burnham with respect and reverence for his compassion when, on assuming office in 1964, he faced the challenge of repairing a fractured nation which had been wounded by the weapons of internecine war. We recall his efforts to restore social cohesion, to promote political inclusion, and to nurture national unity. Guyana remembers its initiatives in deepening cultural awareness and understanding, in encouraging national art, dance, drama, literature, and music, and in constructing a national cultural center where we could congregate to celebrate our oneness, our Guyanese-ness. Guyana remembers his solicitous social policies. We recall his keen commitment to educating the nation from nursery to university, to the construction of community high schools, hinterland schools, multilateral schools, the President's College, and the University of Guyana's campus. We recall the extension of social protection of citizens from cradle to the grave through the National Insurance Scheme, and his grand plan to house the nation through the massive construction of human settlements and schemes. Guyana remembers his investment in infrastructural development, in a national airline, an international airport, and hinterland aerodromes, in bridges, in highways and sea defenses. We recall his efforts to ensure food security by promoting the production of local commodities. We recall his economic empowerment of communities, his uncommon commitment to the poor, his profound belief in the equality of women, of ethnic groups, and of social classes. Guyana remembers Forbes Burnham's courageous and comprehensive resistance to foreign aggression and the suppression of internal rebellion that threatened our territorial integrity. We today wrestle against the same principalities, against the same powers which still seek to appropriate our natural patrimony, our land, our sea, and our natural resources. Guyanese today are heirs to a rich legacy bequeathed by Forbes Burnham. We draw strength from our founder leader's exemplary record. We renew our collective commitment to continue his life's work and to create a good life for all Guyanese. I thank you.